Most mountain ranges arrange themselves in a line, giving clues to the geologic forces underneath. The Olympics, sitting atop some of the most complicated plate tectonics in the Western Hemisphere, are a circular fortress, the interior of the range hidden by the outlying peaks. A proper castle would have an engineered symmetry of wall and tower, gate and courtyard. The Olympics are less tidy. Crests of rock and ice run hither and yon with no discernible logic. There is no regularity about their formation, but jumbled up in the utmost confusion, Army Lieutenant Joseph P. O'Neill reported in 1885 after getting a glimpse of the range from a foothill after 10 days thrashing through thick forest. O'Neill had hoped to lead the first party into the unexplored mountains. Unfortunately, his Indian guide deserted when told their destination, a mule toppled off a cliff and carried with it critical supplies, and a private got lost in the trees and disappeared, never to be found again. The country is still a bit like that. The wildest ocean coastline left in the lower 48 is on this peninsula. So are the wettest valleys and some of the greatest weather extremes. Annual rainfall ranges from an estimated 200 inches a year on the peninsula's western mountain slopes to 17 inches just 30 miles away in the mountain's rain shadow at Squim. The climate difference between the dense rainforest and the wind-swept alpine ridges, just 20 miles apart, is similar to moving 1,500 miles northward toward the pole. The mix produces some of the most varied ecology and biggest trees in the world. Down in the Queets River drainage is the world's largest Douglas fir. Up in the Quinault are the world's largest western hemlock and yellow cedar. On the remote Bailey Range of the Olympics is the world's largest subalpine fir. Of course, the very biggest trees are probably gone, cut generations ago, logged when the stupendous nature of the forest was so commonplace as to make it unremarkable. The present world's record Douglas fir in total volume is 221 feet with its top broken off, but the tallest conifer ever found in the United States was a 19th century fir measuring 385 feet before it was cut down. There's a historic photo of a fallen giant in Canada, claimed to have exceeded 400 feet. The current record-holding western red cedar is 21 feet in diameter, but there is an 1899 newspaper photo of a cedar near Snoqualmie Falls, in what is now virtually a suburb of Seattle, that was 40 feet in diameter. The castle's battlements climb, ridge snaking up to crest, until they peak at grandly named Mount Olympus, 7,980 feet high, its jagged hump draped in ice.